Hi everybody, I'm Bill Sanders and this is Watch Art Sci, the art and science of watch collection. Today I want to talk about a very special watch. This is a bespoke watch by Kari Voutilainen for a friend of mine who's one of his clients. And so I thought we'd start off with where it begins. Here you have a piece of metal with engraving on it. And this will transform into part of a day scene and part of a night scene. And then we can see more of it here as you have the gold of the birds flying upward. And then on the left, you see the stars at night. And so then bringing it all together, this is what we see. Now, the part in the middle where you see Voutilainen, that was the little window that was in that part we just looked at. And this is what you have. And I think it's very interesting. I love what he did with the Roman numerals, is that you start at 12. Well, you got some room between 12 and 4. And so you just don't put anything in there. And you can figure it out. And you can see by the little indexes, the darker dots are like on the 5-minute indexes. And the lighter ones are simply on the minutes. It just is just a wonderful watch. And then down below in the subdial is you can see the second time zone for the watch. And the other hand, the night and day, you can see the little gold and gray at the bottom that make up the night and day part of it. Now, the case was tantalum. And tantalum is usually associated with a very rough and tough metal. And it's most famously used in the FP Journe Chronomet Blue. But it's a very tough metal to work with, but it's very tough once you get your watch in there. You're pretty well protected. It's got the teardrop lugs, and like I said, the dual time indicator, day-night indicator, in the small second subdial. So this is just the front. Now, when we turn it over, this is one of Voutilainen's movements that was used on one of his own dual time watches. And it's got a free sprung balance with a Grossmann interior curve, Phillips exterior curve, and it beats at 18,000 VPH, which is 2.5 hertz, which is just wonderful for me. The diameter wheel the diameter of the balance wheel is 13.6 millimeters. Now look at the size of that. One thing I've always really liked about Voutilainen watches, in fact any watch has a large balance wheel. The reason for that is that the balance is far more stable with a larger wheel. And so this I think is an important element of it. Now, when we look at it, this is sort of the everything together with the strap and so forth. It's really an imposing watch, and just gorgeous. You can see down there at 6 o'clock how the day-night has rotated somewhat, and but this is your completed watch. Finally, my friend does these, and I love these. He makes posters. This is called Time Flies, and it's just a celebration of one's watch. And if ever there was a watch to be celebrated, it's this one. Now, these watches are they're not off the shelf. This one run about $250,000. And for some, it's worth every penny. And certainly to me, but I don't have $250,000. I don't even have anywhere near that. But what you can have, the imagination and the color, the themes, everything about it has a certain magical element to it. So anyway, I would very much like to hear your thoughts on this. What do you think of this watch? And this is an opportunity to subscribe if you like. Till next time, this is Bill Sanders for Watch Art Side, the art and science of watch collection.